And it's Levi Anderson scoring his 12th goal of the campaign to nose St. Joseph's in front.
Really nice inside roll by Levi Anderson. And the inside roll is just trying to come to the top side of your defenseman, cuts you off. You can spin inside him, making sure you don't hit the crease line.
After they stick on the switch, Lavelle is on Bomer. Now a shot from distance bounces into the stick of Emmett Carroll, and he makes his first save. Carroll, a .607 save percentage coming into this one.
So St. Joseph's riding aggressively well up the field here. Penn's not got much time left, so they chuck it deep, caught by Tynan Walsh. A bit double was going to get out of there, it looks like. But they had a good ride going there. St. Joseph's did. They had him trapped in this lower left-hand corner. They kind of threw it, and they got lucky. It went right to Tynan Walsh.
Walsh across the formation. A shot saved up top by Gross once again. That coming off the stick of Ben Smith, the leading goal scorer on this team. Now here come the Hawks. And
great knock inside. Yeah, it was a really good knock.
10 to shoot for the Hawks. Three. See if a shot even comes off. Another knockdown here. After the hold, possession awarded to Penn, but it's a bouncing ball, and now the Quakers in control. Smith feeding Walsh. Mini break here for the Quakers.
Nice job by St. Joseph's to close that down a little bit and not allow a 4-on-3 situation. Nice look.
And a score. Smith going low on the feed from Shipley, and we're even up at 1. Pretty play by James Shipley to be able to go across the formation, and Smith ready to uncork as soon as it came to him.
Totally agree, Joe. Really good call by you. Finally, they made him save it.
They have at least one or two of these guys who are just hellacious on the ride.
Yeah. That did not used to be the case. 5-10 years ago, it was, can you score 3-4 goals a game? Can you create 2-3 assists a game? If you ride, who cares? Now it's part of the full package.
After the clock is reset just south of 80, we resume here. Bomer going low, and he scores. Bomer coming into this game 5 goals behind assistant coach Mike Restivo for first all-time at St. Joseph's. Now he's 4 behind. It's 2-1 St. Joe's.
It's a nice play coming from behind and a really nice right-handed goal by Bomer. It came off a pick action here, and Penn just didn't adjust fast enough.
2-1 St. Joseph, 6:08 to go, first quarter. Being a top 10 team. So they've been a team that's keeping on knocking on the door, but if they were to lose this game, now of course there's plenty of time, but if they were, it's another situation where so close and then a step back.
Yeah, which if you're Mike Murphy or you're this group.
That one was blocked before it reached.
In front, yeah. And for those people who haven't played a lot of lacrosse, you get hit with a shot.
Oh no, a gimme goal. Emmett Carroll got about 90% of that one, but it still dropped in. And Bomer collects his second. That's one that Carroll will want to have back.
These guys from Canada on St. Joseph's, if they're right-handed, they're going to stay right-handed. If they're left-handed, they're staying left-handed. That's just the way they play box lacrosse. It's what they're used to. And so you'll see a lot of that today.
A wraparound goal. This time it was Bomer, no doubt. Kind of like a high crease roll. Didn't cut in on a sharp angle, but you could just see the strength of Bomer letting that one go on the back foot. And it's 4-1 St. Joseph's.
Yeah, I'm hoping that Penn didn't kind of roll out thinking, well, this is going to be easy, and sort of didn't bring their game because you don't want you and I've talked about this, Joe. Some days you're seeing the ball really well, and other days you just don't see it as well. And, Penn defensively and offensively, and especially at faceoff, they've got to start winning some faceoffs and get possession of the ball. It feels like St. Joseph's had it for a while.
I don't believe Penn has won a faceoff. They were awarded a faceoff right at the beginning on a violation. Low shot, Carroll saves it, rebound, score! Carter Page finds the back of the net for his 17th of the year. And St. Joseph's continues their onslaught here in the first quarter. unfair to put huge expectations on a freshman on a nationally ranked team like Penn. However, there have been some who've been watching saying, yeah, Leo Hoffman has more to give. There's another gear to this guy. 7 points is certainly nothing to slouch at or to laugh at, but you just look at his skills and you just know that he can take another step, and maybe that pushes Penn to that next level.
Yeah, I'm on that side of that argument, Joe. I'd like to see Leo be more forceful and force the action more. Wow, that was a great play.
Really impressive take there for Griffin Skane, going one-on-one and snapping the St. Joseph's run.
For the end line ball, but it was won by St. Joseph's.
Griffin Mallory was the Hawk who got that shot off on Carroll. He was hunting the rebound as well.
What's interesting, Joe, is that St. Joseph's a little bit reminds me of Duke. Flashy, offensive, a lot of guys who can score. They love going to the hoop. Penn played just such a signature masterpiece goal.
Low shot and a score. Mark Waters, the sophomore, getting into the act. And St. Joseph's now up 6-2.
You know, what I was saying was they played such a masterpiece game against Duke defensively, and today they just don't seem to have that same level of defense that they showed against Duke. And St.
Slides. Another chance here, Walsh.
52, plenty of time here.
Feeding up top, a shot from Smith.
Wow.
And that was a clean save. Now a run out. Patrick Clemens shoots it low, and Carroll makes the save. Trading transition opportunities.
Great save by Emmett Carroll. You could tell that defender, he probably watched the Princeton-Cornell game Sunday and saw that long sticker win that game and said, you know what? If I get a clean look and I'm going to the hoop, I'm going to. But I'd love to see Casey Mulligan carry this to X and operate from there against a short. He's got.
Back up top to Rubin. Lets it fly right-handed and scores. Cam Rubin from distance, and that's turning into his specialty. Able to cut into that St. Joseph's lead, 7-3.
Boy, they needed that one. And really impressively, too, Joe, Cam Rubin's left-handed. And he went down to his right-handed side and just blistered one in the top corner. That was a great shot. Here we go. It's a replay. He's going to catch it, left-right split, takes a clean look, boom. Like, that was a great shot right-handed. And most left-handed players, I am one of them, by the way, they don't.
From behind with Bomer.
He's just so left-handed. It's either come hard to the top side or spin back through the inside roll. It's just over. Also another good lefty here.
Shot low and a score. Eccleston has the hat trick.
Wow. Eccleston, number 63, has played really well. He's highly left-handed. He gets leverage here inside, is halted for a second, shoots it anyway, and it goes in. Then you watch the little extra action where you can't see it on the replay. But
back to the face-off X, Gavin Ty awarded possession. And that was Arceri taking a draw. He's been one in the face-off rotation for Penn. But St. Joe's with possession like we've seen for a whole lot.
For a while, lacrosse was played from the midfield, right? Attacking the goal from the front, where you had your eyes coming downhill, your whole body going to the goal. They come from behind. They love coming from behind.
Now a nice feed inside, and they score again. A beautiful finish by Carter Page, but Bomer picks up the helper, and St. Joseph striking again, picking up where they left off in the first half.
Yeah, here comes Bomer from behind. He's going to draw a lot of attention. Looks inside. They should be covering better. Just didn't get that second slide, right? The first slide came to deter.
Does win the face-off. Hawks get it right back.
Yeah, you hate to see that for Penn because they had to work so hard to win a draw. They finally win it and then come down on just a simple exchange pass. Oh, good play there. Move it.
Yeah, get it back. Smith on the run. Looking into the middle for Walsh. Good feed inside, juggling, and a score. Davis Provost scores his first goal of the campaign. Now a flag down. It'll be waved off, so it's going against St. Joseph's. And that was a big moment for Provost to deliver.
Great play by Provost. He's on his offhand there, Joe, right? So he's coming across the formation left-handed. You'd rather be
Provost getting some extended run here, the freshman. Shane with 3 to shoot. Provost trying to get free over his head, and that one into the stick. Good to get it away, but St. Joseph's taking over.
Tell you, Provost, for a guy who has not played a lot this year, he brought his shooting stick today, man. He came right in and just started firing shots at the goal. Man, he is fast. There's their designated clearing group. It's McCrory. He's a... If you're Penn, boy, that's a ball you would have loved to have had. Got a nice save by Emmett Carroll. You'd love to be one and done and clear it down the other. And now here they give it back to St. Joseph's, and here they come.
Now across the formation, wide open, a shot, and Carroll called on to make a save. Carter Page not the one to leave alone, but he found himself all alone for once, and Carroll made the stop. St. Joseph's. It's not that they've been burning clock, George, but St. Joseph's has been very methodical about finding their shots.
Yeah, they're attacking from behind, which has been sort of consistent with the play. This is Bomer. Here comes the pick they'd like to get. Reverse it back down the backside, one of their lefties.
A bounce shot and a score. Mirror image goal of the one that Waters scored in the first half. The sophomore doubles his money here in the second. And St. Joseph's running away now from Penn. 10-4 the lead for the Hawks. 7:59 to go in the third. Quakers looking for answers. When we return, Waters providing some for St. Joseph's.
8 Canadians on their roster, which is, a lot for more than you would normally see. And they're playing well. For Penn, there's still a ton of time in this game, right? There's a ton of time. And they've got to just start generating some consistency, and they've got to get to the middle and not get pushed so far to the outside.
Hoffman looking to go one-on-one. Dished it wide. Shipley had it bounce away from him. Shipley knocked off his feet, still with it. Tied up. Now the officials will get together here. Part of it, George, but even when they've had possession, offense has not looked incredible for Penn.
No, they haven't. They haven't, at least today, Joe, haven't had that sort of alpha male that can just blow by people and create slides, score goals, come downhill, sting corners. They just haven't had that guy, and consequently, they've been on the outside perimeter as opposed to the inside. Nice ground ball by St. Joseph's there.
Keeping it moving, a shot
nice
saved
save
up top by Carroll.
I think that benefits St. Joseph's because they swing a lot of lumber. They push. They throw a lot of elbows and a lot of bodies. I think that the non-refereeing has helped them.
And coming into this game, Penn scored on half of their extra man chances here. There's a flag down on demand, George.
Yeah. So when you're rotating 5, there's always that moment when the creaseman's open for half a second. And Penn's either has not gotten it yet or doesn't. There he is right there. Oh, man.
Low shot from Provost instead.
And that time it was Ben Smith. He was wide open for, all he needs is just for half a second to score there. And Provost took the shot. He looks like he's quite a shooter, but he just comes out and shoots everything, Provost.
Yeah, he certainly hasn't been shy. He's got the green light, apparently, from Coach Murphy. His ride.
They look to trap in the corners. This is dangerous.
Skane. There you go. The trap worked out for the Hawks, and they get it back. Penn with no possession there.
It's what they love to do in their ride is double you when you get to that spot. Boy, that's a big save.
Just a monster save on the doorstep by Carroll.
Watch out. This is where they like to trap.
That was a grade A chance for Page, and Carroll just took it away.
And, great save by Emmett. Here's a guy I'd love to see him force his way into the game, is Casey Mulligan. He's got a short. He's very good behind the goal. He's got to get by this guy.
Feeds Smith inside, and he finishes. What'd you say? Catch, shoot, and Mulligan has been creating all season long as fifth helper. Second goal of the game for Ben Smith, and the junior finding space again.
Mulligan is very good at shouldering in. Great look to Ben Smith. Catch, finish. And that was even on his wrong side, but he still caught it right-handed and still scored. And Gavin Ty, as covered earlier, is a very good face-off guy for St. Joseph's.
Comes up with a win there as well. So the Hawks will possess here to begin the fourth quarter. This is Levi Anderson. He really kind of took
somebody. He might have hit a stick on the way to the goal.
This guy who can really let it loose for Penn is Cam Rubin. .12:07 left, a shot and a score. Smith has the hat trick.
Really nice shot by Ben Smith. Drop stick low, fire high. He's really a creative shooter, and he should be shooting his way into these games more. You'll see Skane comes back, throws against his body, creates a little space, boom. Really good shot. Good smart play by Skane, carrying it right-handed. Either way, but a little bit of a friendly call here at Franklin Field. Penn's starting to generate more. They're getting to the inside. Lucky that wasn't a turnover. Whoops.
.9:45 left in regulation time. Penn still trailing by 4. Shipley has a short stick on him. A shot off the pipe.
Sheesh. Right off the pipe. Penalty against Penn for pushing from behind. So it's a freebie for St. Joseph's. Nice check.
Anderson got tied up by Lavelle, and now we'll see about this flag.
It's going to be a push from behind. It'll be a 30-second technical foul. Boy, Shipley goes right by him, shoots it opposite the stick. Oh, was that his knee?
Looks like pipe and, maybe?
I thought that was his knee.
Oh, man. If that's his knee. That doesn't feel too good.
It's got to hurt like crazy.
And then he looked like he was going to run down the field after that.
He must be a pretty tough guy.
Tommy Gross, the sophomore.
He slowed down a lot for St. Joseph's. Good dump down by Skane.
Oh, shot just missed. Looking to tuck it inside that far post. Just wouldn't go for Walsh.
Good
Rubin
rotation.
dumping it off.
Nice step through.
A shot upstairs and a score. Tynan Walsh. Big time head and shoulder fake. Froze the D, and Walsh able to get it in with his 13th goal of the year.
You know, Joe, we talked a little bit earlier about over-aggressive. Watch how overly aggressive this guy slides. Just flies right by him. If Penn can be smart like that and take advantage of those over-aggressive, wild slides.
St. Joe's comes up with the loose ball there, and man, it was that close to being a 2-goal deficit. Shipley, good stick check there for Penn.
He's such a great athlete, James Shipley. He's just fun to watch. Careful here. Watch triple. Watch tripled.
Rubin tied up. Shipley picks it up. Shipley gets loose. Dumps it low. Walsh looking to feed. Finds Rubin and a save.
God, what a save that was.
Crease violation called, but Gross probably his biggest save of the day on Cam Rubin, who's been so hot for Penn. Pass wouldn't connect. Look out.
That's it. They're getting a little bit sloppy, St. Joseph's, especially when they're clear. What they were, again, I feel like I'm being repetitive, Joe, but they were used to getting that clean run out from McGrory and that number 32. They're not getting that now. So now when they're going to go pass, the tension is rising, right? It's still 6 minutes. There's plenty to play in this game. Boy, that was a great save by the goalie last time down by St. Joseph's. I thought for sure. Got space over there. Great check by St. Joseph's.
Low shot, save again made by Gross. Coming off the stick of Skane. Intercepted by...
More aggressive there. Here comes that big little rub pick play. Lavelle gets through it nicely. It's a highly left-handed player, so now they're going from behind, from X, against a short.
Feeding in front. A couple of fakes and a score. Huge time for Carter Page to find his hat trick. And St. Joseph's back up by 4 now. Page finishing off right on the doorstep.
Yeah, it's a really good look inside. Good catch coming down the back pipe by Page, who makes his fakes and scores. It's, you know, we talked at the very top about these sort of lethal Canadian finisher types, and that's what it looks like. Like, if you want to know what it looks like, lucky break. St. Joseph's made him earn every inch.
So Penn wanting to get going here quickly. Across the formation, Skane. Up top, a shot for Rubin, saved by Gross. And that might just about do it, partner.
Yeah.
St. Joseph's getting this clear. Net is empty for Penn. They have Edward Arnold in, normally a long stick. He's got the goal stick currently. Anderson, open, shoots, and scores. 12-7 St. Joseph's, 1:56 left, and the Hawks are going to take down the Quakers. A flag down on the other side of the field as well. So all of that was a free play for St. Joseph's.
I wonder what the flag was. I was a little disappointed Penn-wise here. You've got a player that's incredibly left-handed, and you let him run to that left-handed side. Anything but that. Literally anything. Even if he had reversed course and run. They're saying that
holding.
Ball is...
It'll stay here. 34 seconds left in this one.
Casey Mulligan going to the hoop for sure. Oh, I dumped it off. I thought he was going to go to the basket for sure. That is going to do it, Joe.
Penn riding this one out, but St. Joseph's.
Very impressive performance by St. Joe. And really nice to be back on the call with you, Joe. Very enjoyable to be here with you today.
Carroll returning fire to the opposite end of the field. And for the last 2 seconds here, yeah, it's been a pleasure, George. It's hopefully next time, you know, you wore the shorts today. You just not wear the shirt at all next time. But St. Joseph's celebrating a 5-goal win over Penn, a big-time win for them as they look to rise up and join the rankings. And speaking of the rankings for Penn, this is going to be a step backwards for them.
Yeah, no doubt. I still think they'll be in the top 20, but, you know, you don't know. You know, St. Joe, again, they came out hot and heavy. And Gavin Ty, you know, again, I just have not heard that name, but, man, he's found a home. He has found a spot as the face-off guy for St. Joseph's, and very impressive. I also thought their goalie played well, Joe, that when Penn got momentum and they started shooting, St. Joseph's goalie